Creations. So today I wanted to do a video for you to show you a few more styles that you could do with your kinky curly clip-ins that we did a few weeks ago. So if you're interested in this video, please stay tuned. But before we jump into it, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the fantasticness that I have happening at Cotton Creations. Alright, so let's hop into the video. So the first style that I'm going to show you is a half up, half down with the top knot. And for every style, I'm going to show you my parting that I'm going to use, and whatever hair that I don't need left out, I'm just going to simply pull it back into a low bun, and I'm going to braid the ponytail part and then wrap the braids around each other and then pin them away with some bobby pins. Next, for the back part of our hair, we're just going to go ahead and start clipping in our clip-ins as I'm showing you in the video. And you'll notice that I'll lay the first one underneath of the bun, and I do that for all my styles because just in case the wind blows or anything like that, when the hair comes up, it'll be a track there. So I'll usually always put something under the bun, and then I just continue to go up from there. So with this particular style, I wanted to make sure that my final track near the parting space really curved around and outlined that part. So I'm just going to stop the back part for a second, and I'm going to come up to where the parting space is, and I'm just going to lay a couple of tracks going in the exact direction and the curve of my part. That way, when I cover the last clip-in with my actual hair, it lays down nice and smooth and it completely covers it. So I'm just going to go in and lay a couple of clip-ins in that same direction. Later on in the video, you'll notice as a result of me doing this, it's going to create like some puffiness and some volume. If you don't want as much volume for yours, I would say just lay 1 or 2 tracks in that direction and then continue to go straight across, back and forth like you were doing over top of the bun. So what you'll notice is when I get to the bun, I'm just simply clipping the clip-ins right into the bun in the same direction, going back and forth that I have been doing. So what you want to do is continue to do that all the way down until there's no space left. Once you have all your clip-ins in the back part of your hair, you want to go ahead and let down your leave out to cover the last clip-in. And you want to go ahead and use that same blending technique that I showed you guys in the previous video, where I'm actually showing you how to create your clip-ins. So you want to do this with all your leave out for this look. I'm going to re-demonstrate how to do it, where you just take a little small piece of your hair and a little small piece from your clip-in, and you want to twist the hair around each other, and you want to do this with all your leave out. I'm only going to show you a couple of strands right now, And I did not continue to do this for this completed look just because I'm doing 3 hairstyles right now. So I wanted to just show it to you with a few pieces. And like I said, I'm going to be taking this out and doing another one right after this. So I didn't blend my hair with that technique straight across. But if you want that real flawless natural look, you'll want to complete it this way. So next we're going to move on to our top knot. So for the top knot, you'll want to brush your hair and smooth it up into a bun. And then you want to take your longest clip-in that you have, and you want to go ahead and clip it to the base of your bun. And then we're going to just simply wrap the hair around the base until we get to the very end of the clip-in, and then we're going to clip the last clip-in to the base of our hair. If you want your top knot to be fuller, feel free to add another clip-in. Next, I'm just going to spritz it so I can smooth the hair just a little bit, and then I'm just going to simply take all the hair and gather it together, making sure it's covering my bun that's underneath, and then I'm simply just going to twist the hair and then wrap it around itself. And then sometimes I pin it, sometimes it stays in place by just continuing to wrap until all of it is tightly woven around each other. But feel free to pin it with a bobby pin to make sure it's even more secure. Who knows what's next? If you've been watching my hair tutorials, you know exactly what time it is. It's time to lay those baby hairs. So I realized that I also have another technique to do the top knot or any bun in general for anyone that is having a challenge with the first technique. So this one, you just smooth the hair over top of your bun, and then you take a hair tie or a rubber band and you just simply place it onto the bun, and then you just take the hair, twist it all the way around, and that's it. So this way is a bit simpler than the other for some people, so I just wanted to show you guys both options. And we're all done, and this is what it should look like. Sorry that all my parts are not perfect, but with natural hair, you know, we don't necessarily make all of our parts perfect all the time. So now we're going to move on to look number 2, and this is just going to be a simple middle part look. So here's the parting space and my leave out, and like I said, anything that I don't need, I just brush back into a low bun and go ahead and start laying down our clip-ins. Once again, you'll see that I'm putting the first one underneath the bun, and once I get to the bun, I'm just going to continue to put the clip-ins right on top of the bun and into it, and keep going in the same direction. When you get to the top near your parting space, you want to make sure that your clip-ins are as close as you can possibly get them to your parting space, so that way you can have a nice natural look. And here's what it should look like. Now that all your clip-ins are in, next we want to work on our leave out and our parting space and just blending all the hair. So when it comes to prepping your hair to blend it and get it defined, you can use whichever technique that you like, whether it's flat twisting your hair, putting your hair on straws or anything like that. Or if you just do like me, I just use my wash and go products to get the curl definition. And then what you want to do is use that same blending technique that I went over in the previous hairstyle, where you take a piece of your hair and a small piece of the clip-in hair and you wrap it around each other, just to make sure that your parting space is seamless and it looks really, really natural. And here's the final look. So now for the final look, it's going to be a swooped hairstyle to the side, and here's the parting space. So, like in the previous styles, we're going to start off by placing our first clip-in underneath the bun. And then we're going to just continue to go up. When you get to your sides, you want to make sure that you're placing your clip-ins as close as possible to your edges, just so when we're ready to blend, we can make sure it has a very natural blend. So we're going to take a break from the back for just a second because we need to fill in a piece of clip-in on the side going in the exact direction that our swooped hair will be going. So as you can see, I'm placing a clip-in right there in that same direction. And then I'm just going to continue to lay my clip-ins. And when I get to the front, I'm going to curve the clip-ins a little bit so that the hair falls a little in my face. Once again, when you get to your parting space, you want to make sure you lay your clip-in as close as possible. So once you get done, you want to go ahead and fill around, and if there's any spaces that feel like they're a little empty and you need to place a clip in there, make sure you do that, just to make sure that the look is nice and full and you have coverage all over. So So next we're going to go ahead and blend the side and the back part of our hair. So I'm just taking down that leave out. I'm going to spritz both sections with some water, and then I'm going to use my favorite gel, whatever you have that you like. I'm going to place that on both sections, and I'm going to take a brush and smooth it down, and then I'm going to use some bobby pins to hold it in place. You will see later that I go back to actually smooth out the back and get it exactly how I want it. So for now, it's more about smoothing down your leave out and getting that molded so that it can start to dry in place. And then we're going to go ahead and work on our parting space. So I'm just taking down that leave out, and as well as the leave out around my edges in the front. So you're just going to spritz it with some water. Use your wash and go products or whatever leave out technique that you do, flat twist or straws, and you want to go ahead and start to blend this section. Here is where I'm going back into the back, and I'm repinning it so that it's nice and flat and not puffing out too much. So all I did was just twist the hair in the back and then use the bobby pins to replace it and reposition it. So if you really want to set your baby hairs, you can put a rapid strip around it for about 10 minutes and really lock it in place. And here's the final look. Alright, so what did you guys think of these 3 styles? Let me know also if you want to see more styles. There's tons of things that you can do with your kinky curly clip-ins. So if you want to see a few more styles, let me know and I'll create a part 2 and do a few more options for you guys. But yeah, I love these clip-ins. Like, they are so easy to work with, and you can get so many different styles, protective styles at that, because most of the time you have very little to no hair left out, leave out. So I really like them for that reason. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. If you like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe right now. Don't wait, just do it right now. And thanks for watching.